Turns out that Rockstar admits to the leaks, which I still can't show you on this channel because they are copyright strike friendly. And Rockstar Games says that we recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next GTA. At this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services, nor any long-term effect of the development of our ongoing projects. We are extremely disappointed to have any details of our next game shared with you in this way. Our work on the next GTA game will continue as planned, and we remain as committed as ever to delivering experience to you, our players, that truly exceeds your expectations. We will update everyone again soon, and of course, we'll properly introduce you to the next game when it is ready. We want to thank everyone for their ongoing support. Now, I want to point out that some people, I do not know that, but I think they have rocks for heads. Like, you literally can't get through to them. So, I made a previous video in which I commented upon the leaks. And I gave my impressions on the game, and I said, look, I understand it's not ready, but I hope that the finished product is going to be significantly different than what I'm seeing on screen. And there are literally people in the comments going like, but it's not ready! It's not fucking ready! And no, seriously, how can I reach these kids? Like, come to Romania and I will pay you some English lessons so that we may understand and communicate with each other a lot better, because clearly you do not have an understanding of the English language. Okay? I understand that the game is not ready. However, looking at the unfinished product, looking at the fucking cake within the oven, I can already say I am not happy with what I am seeing. Like, imagine you commission a furry artist, because I have a feeling of the type of demographic of people that give me the response. It's like, oh, you can't criticize this because it's not ready, right? So I kind of get that demographic. So listen to me. Imagine you commission a furry artist to draw you a beautiful ushi-kushi picture of Sonic or whatever the fuck, right? And he's showing you the sketch. Like, it's not the finished product. It's not colored yet. You don't have anything. No. Just the sketch, okay? No background. The sketch. And you're looking at the sketch, and you see that Sonic has shoes on. Alright? Now, in the sketch, you see this. Not in the finished product. And you're like, okay, can you remove the shoes? Right? Like, this is how normal people can look at a product which is not yet ready, it's not finished, but given the details that you can see, you can formulate a freaking opinion. God, I genuinely, like, do not understand how difficult that must be. Like, holy shit, how can you look at something that's not yet ready and still have an opinion? And in the previous video, I even said, like, I understand it's not finished, but I hope that in the finished project, they're going to address the issues that I'm concerned. Like, I haven't even said that the issues that I'm seeing will be in the finished version. Honestly, you know, this gets me upset a little bit more than it should, because there have been so many fucking games, which granted, what a leak. But, like, you get close to release, and I understand it's a different story, alright? But, like, this caused trauma to me, you know, generational trauma, gamers, most oppressed demographic, that type of thing. Like, the game is very close to release, it's in the beta, and you see bugs, you see problems, and you complain, it's like, oh, but it's not ready, it's not finished, it's the beta. And then the game comes out, and it still has the same fucking problems. So that's my issues with it. I'm sorry, I spurred out a little, I apologize. It's a sensitive issue, okay? Stop judging me. Apparently developers came out. Neil Druckmann, to my fellow developers out there affected by the latest leak, know that while it feels overwhelming right now, it'll pass. One day we'll be playing your game, appreciating your craft, and the leaks will be relegated to a footnote on a Wikipedia page. I just want to point out that Neil Druckmann is the guy who made The Last of Us 2, and his leaks expose gamers to the fact that the main character dies very early in the game. So I kind of understand why he is a little bit upset about this. I don't even get the stuff about the leaks looking bad. They don't. I see clips and I'm like, wow, that looks real good. Right, so let me understand. If I look at the leaks and they're subjective and I'm like, I'm not happy with what I'm seeing, my opinion gets discarded, but other people who are like, oh, this is very good. Oh, very good. Why do they get to have an opinion? It's not ready, Patrick! It's not ready! And by the way, you know, gamers are bad about it, losers. These are modern American developers. They hate their customers. I don't know why they have a job where they work for people they hate, but like this is an ongoing American trend, right? Like if you're a developer, is it a requirement? Or like is it part of the job? Like when you go to the HR lady, do they ask you like, how do you feel about gamers? From a 1 to 10. Like tell me how much you hate gamers. Dread to think what Rockstar team is going through right now. Years of work are now being shredded, torn apart, analyzed, misunderstood, taken out of context and memed. A destructive cycle games industry knows way too well. Help to make it better and don't engage with... Shut the fuck up. I unfollowed a creator. Oh no, a fellow of mine. Because they said I don't have sympathy for companies when they have leaks. I spare a thought for their poor legal department who will spend the next month completely randomized by investigating this, says governments shouldn't discriminate versus trans kids. So, my message to government shouldn't discriminate versus trans kids. Are you legitimately going with like, think about the lawyers on this? Like, are we actually, it's like, don't you have compassion for the well-paid lawyers working in their air conditioning rooms? Is this your argument? Because no, not really. I mean, they're getting paid to do their job. It's like, okay, they're having legal hassles. It's what they're hired for. Like, if you were to go with, like, the developers, like, Powell Sasko has a much better argument here. You know, like, their art is being misunderstood. It's like, think about the game devs. Yeah, okay, I kind of sympathize with this more. But think about the lawyers? Nani? Like, look, I understand. You're in a corporate culture environment, and you're part of the corporate family, and you're singing Kumbaya. I'm not buying that shit. I'm the consumer, alright? You want a business transaction to be. You show your face in a fucking suit in front of me, and you give me your product, and I decide if I want to give you my money. There is no affection, no love, no sympathy, no grander community. No. See, I work hard for my money. You understand this? Other people work hard for their money. You want their money. It's a business fucking transaction. There's no like, oh, sympathy, and then no. If you want sympathy, go to your mommy. Your mommy is the only person that loves you unconditionally. If you want something from me, the only thing I can give you is my money, and you need to show that you have a product worthy of my money. Simple as. Now, I looked at the leaks. I have an opinion. You can change my opinion by showing me a trailer close to release date, which addresses the opinion that I have about your game. So if you manage to change my opinion with a good trailer, sure. If you can't, I will not buy it. And if other people that are my friends will go like, hey V, you know, this is a really great game. I played it and it's really amazing. I'll be like, maybe I should try it. So that's how you can get my money. I don't fucking care. The leaks, yeah, people are going to talk about them. So what? You know, just as long as you make a good game and you have the good trailer, people are going to be like, oh, well, the leaks were the game in working progress, but I think like they addressed the issues that we had, blah, blah, blah. It better not look like Watch Dogs 3. That's what I'm saying. If the game looks like Watch Dogs in the fucking trailer, I'm not buying it. I'm already upset that you're making a politically correct game. Like, nothing seems more immersion breaking than a thuggish, petite Latina, which still manages to be incredibly politically correct while holding people hostage. That is peak modern American storytelling. If you wanted to make a game for the modern audience, you fucking nailed it. But I'm not part of the modern audience. I'm part of the classical audience, which is why I'm interested in a classical game, which is called GTA. So if you fix these issues by launch, good for you. Yeah, I might buy it. If not, games are not food. They're not water. I don't fucking need them. You know, like I can just choose not to get it. So you have to earn my money, and you have to convince me that I should buy your product. There's no sympathy. What the fuck? Like, you're not my you're not my dad. You didn't serve in the military with my father. Why should I care? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.